vlog. I work 3 to 11 today, so I'm already at work. It's about 2:30. I am currently reading Vampires on North. I got like 100 pages left, so my goal is to finish that and then start the Iron Raven. And then I am listening to Reaper the Gate by Sabbath here. My goal is to have that done by Friday, because I'm going to be starting, what is the book called? Nevernight Book 2. I'm buddy reading that with Princess, and so we're starting that. And then I'm reading an ebook, His Bride Omega. That's what I'm currently reading. This week's kind of hectic, because I work today, I'm off tomorrow, I work Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday through Sunday I will be out of town. I'm going to go visit my grandma, and with me and my dad are going on a little road trip to go visit her. She lives like 5 hours away, so in the Santa Barbara County area. It's a little town called Guadalupe. I'll be vlogging it, trying to do my best to vlog it. I need to film tomorrow, because I need to film the video for Friday. And then, yeah, so work's getting a little crazier. Today is the Jonas Brothers concert, so hopefully it's not too crazy. I know that it could have been crazier, but I don't think we have the catering for it, so it shouldn't be as crazy as it can be. We'll just try to survive it. But I just wanted to check in with you guys, like open the vlog out so that I actually vlogged. But I will see y'all later. I've done my face routine. I'm off work, and I finished Vampire on Norte. You're gonna see a clip of me putting it back on the bookshelf and picking my next book off my TBR. But I ended up giving it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was really good. My girl Isabel Kenya's auto author. Love her. She can write the hell out of a book. I would read her write the phone book. Like, amazing. Just the writing alone, I was like, girl, yes. And it was so good. Okay, so if I didn't describe it in this vlog, Vampires del Norte is a gothic western romance with horror, and it's also like historical fiction. I think is the best way I've heard it described. It follows Nina and Nestor. Nina is the daughter of a wealthy rancher, and Nestor is a veronceros, I believe is the word. He's basically a cowboy whose family works for Nina's father. And one day they're like childhood best friends, and one day when they're both 13, they go looking for the silver of a Spanish count that they believe is hidden in the land near their home, and Nina is attacked, and Nestor thinks she dies, so he flees into the night because he thinks he's responsible and that she's gone. Turns out Nina survived, and 9 years later Nestor returns to the ranch because of the Mexican-American Civil War, the Mexico-America War, and where people from Texas start invading Mexico for more land, because there's one thing Americans love is they love to steal land. And he goes back to the ranch, and he sees that Enya's still alive, and they are both kind of conscripted to join the military because Nina is a curandera, a healer with spiritual abilities, and shit happens from there. It was really good. I do think I will rate the Hacienda a little bit above it, just because the Hacienda had certain things that I really liked, but I do love these characters. Like at my last vlog, I said that I didn't like the characters as much, and I don't think I did like... I love Father Andre from the Hacienda. It's my man. But also Nestor can also be my man. That's one thing is what Kanye Sons are do is write a man. They both, these men, they love them. I also loved, I liked Beatrice a lot. And Nina, even though she was kind of stubborn at the start, and like for majority of the way, like in the last vlog, I said I didn't care for her as much in the last vlog. I like her, but it took me a minute to grow on her. But I love her too. And this is really good. I think I'm going to rate... this will probably be in my top 10. I don't know if it's going to be like top 3, but it will be in my top 10 books of the year for 2023 is the year we're in. I think But yeah, that was just my quick like mini review of it. I listened to a little bit more of Reaper at the Gate. I need to focus on that a lot more because I'm supposed to be reading God's Grave with Princess on Friday. So I need to have that done by Friday. So that's going to be my main focus tomorrow and everything. Even though I will be starting the Iron Raven, I will try to get 100 pages read tomorrow, and then the rest of my reading is going to be that. I did read a little bit more of his Bratty Omega, and I'm enjoying it. But the one thing I don't like is the alpha character, the dominant dom, because it also has like sub dom things, is so controlling, and like they do it as it's his mate, that's why he's so controlling. But like legit, he's like in the guy's house yelling at him like, what, who is this guy, his friend that's in there, and it's like, motherfucker, this is not okay. Like, grow the fuck up, you grown ass man. So there's that, but I'm still like enjoying it. It's not like I mean, it's a Kindle Unlimited Omegaverse book. I'm not expecting it to be great. I'm just reading it to fit that part of my brain that I like reading these books. But I'm here to say that is just the update for now. Tomorrow I am off, so we will see what we do. I did get a check in the mail because work was giving out checks. I think it was a settlement or something. I don't even really know the details, but I got a check and I need to cash it. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But yeah, I will see y'all mañana.
I am not. And tell your come see me.
You know what I'm gonna do? If I go ahead and count my joint and I'm running low and I run out because you here in your uniform.
I told you guys early yesterday because I didn't get a lot of reading done. I just kind of relaxed all day yesterday. But I'm at work. I start in like 9. It's not about to be 9 o'clock and I start at 9. So I did listen to a little bit of Reaper at the Gates. I'm almost at 50%. So I've got like 2 days or 3. 2 days really to get to that book read, and then I started like a couple pages of the Iron Raven. So I really didn't get a lot of reading done, but my goal is to read more today during my breaks and stuff. And then I need to go to the bank and make sure I got money in my account because I got a check. And I need to set an alarm tonight so I wake up in time for the Iron Raven. I mean, for the Fairy Loot sale for Curse of True Love because I want to get that edition. But yeah, just giving you a quick check-in. It's Thursday, and I read like 60 pages of my book, but I did it yesterday. I didn't check in with you guys after work, but I got off work, and then I relaxed a little bit, and then I went to bed kind of early because I wanted to be up by 4 a.m. so that I didn't miss the Fairy Loot sale for, what is the book called? Curse of Ever After, which is the third and final book in the Upon a Broken Heart Fairy Loot sale. So I made sure I got that sale because that was one of the Fairy Loot books that's not counting for my book buying ban. And even though this is my budget month, today after work, me and my dad are going to go to the AT&T store to see if I can get a new iPhone. Because they announced the new iPhones, and I want the pink iPhone, because I have the pink iPad. If I get the pink iPhone, I will be one step closer to living my Barbie dream life. And I want that for me, spiritually. So, that's the goal for today. My goal is to read a little more today. I need to film before I pack. Because, like I said earlier in the vlog, tomorrow I am going out of town with my dad to Guadalupe, California, where my grandma lives. I'll be, of course, taking the vlog with me, so we'll be traveling. And then I need to make sure my phone's fully charged because I want to listen to my audiobook. I need to also listen to my audiobook today, which not going to do it because I didn't bring my headphones. But I'm hoping today's a half day because I might go to the movie. If today's a half day, I might go to the movies after work. Because I'm going home with my brother. We're gonna get a ride together. We're gonna either take a Lyft or like go together. But if everything turns out right, I might just go to the movies after work if I get out early. But I will see y'all later. It's about like 8 o'clock, 8:30, almost 9. I start at 9. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. So it is Thursday night, and I really have not read much. I have not really touched Iron Raven. I'm 60 pages in, and I honestly might stop it and pick up one of my other books for Latin Heritage Month, because I think I want to read one of these. I want to take that with me when I go to my trip down south to visit my family, which we'll be leaving tomorrow. And then I have not listened to my audiobook at all. So I need to charge my AirPods so I can listen to it while I'm on the road. Because my goal is to try to read. I'm going to listen to some more tonight. And then hopefully have it done by tomorrow. Because I need to start God's Grave with Princess. So that is a need to do. And then for my ebook, which is what I've mainly been reading. Because I was just read that like while I'm waiting. Like especially today at work. We had a lot of like where I had to wait for something to happen. And so I was just like on my phone like for a couple seconds, like just like instead of Instagram, I'm zooming through this. So I've gotten to page 244 out of 378. So I'm almost done with that at least. But I do need to like pick up on my reading. I did get off at like 3 today, and I went to this check the light rail because I was gonna get an Uber home, but that was like $25. And because this is my budget month, I said I'm gonna take the light rail. So I walked to the light rail station, and this restaurant that is by the light rail station downtown that I've always wanted to go to, but it's never been open when I was free. It was open, and I was like, okay, I got a check in the mail recently from like I got some like extra money that I wasn't planning to have. So I was like, fuck it, let me eat. So I did that, and then I just got back from the AT&T store with my dad. We went because I'm on his plan, and we saw what we have to do, what math we have to do, what like sorcery, so I can pre-order the new phone tomorrow. So tomorrow I have to get up early, take a lawn chair with me to the AT&T store so that they could like evaluate my phone, and then we could pre-order it, and I'm gonna buy it, even though this is my saving month, but it's pink, and pink always breaks the rules. I'm sorry. And so I'll be doing that tomorrow, and then I will be leaving tomorrow. So tomorrow's gonna be kind of busy, but I will be vlogging it, of course. But other than that, I don't got anything else really to update you guys with. This is like, I was really happy with what I filmed earlier on Monday, and since then it's going kind of downhill, but you do what you do. I did just film the announcement video for my readathon that I've created, the Spooktacular Readathon. That video will be up, of course, before this vlog, and I'm very happy with what I did. I'm very happy with this bingo board I created. I'm very excited for everybody to see it. Once the video is live, I will update Discord tomorrow or tonight if I'm up, most likely tomorrow. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have much else to say. I will see y'all later. So it is Friday. It's Friday. It's already 12 o'clock. So this morning I really didn't sleep last night at all. But I got up, I got in an Uber, and I waited at the AT&T store. My dumbass thought it's opened at 9. It didn't open until 10. And when I got out of the Uber, because I switched my regular bag, I'm using this bag right here instead of my small bag. And I thought I left the phone in the Uber and had a heart attack. And so I asked the person to call my phone to see if the Uber would answer it. But it turned out my phone was in my bag. So I had a mini heart attack there. And then waited. I ended up DNFing the Iron Raven for now. I'm going to probably pop back into it at the end of the month. But I read Season of Uruha, which was a comic that was on my TBR. I knocked that out. I'll do the review later when I update later tonight. And then I knocked that out, and then I started Liar Thief Lady, which is pretty fun. And I ended up getting the new iPhone. I pre-ordered it. So yay for that. And I got an Uber home, and my dumbass left the phone in the Uber. But luckily, right before the Uber drove off, I was like, wait, my phone's missing. Let me do it. So I had like 2 heart attacks today, mini heart attacks. But yeah, now we're leaving to visit my Nana and me and my dad. And yeah, but I will check in with y'all later tonight. Bye. It is Sunday. I didn't update you guys since Friday, but Friday night I finished Ember in the Ashes. I went to bed pretty early, and then I woke up at like 4 a.m. So I had like an hour and 30 minutes left of Reaper of the Gates, which is the third book, Ember in the Ashes. So I finished that, and most of the book was pretty slow, actually, but like the ending was pretty good, and it was like a plot twist I did not see coming. So I'm like telling the people I know who've read the first book, continue on the series, because I need to talk about this plot twist I did not see coming. So I gave that like a 3.5. I rounded that one up to a 4-star. So I'm excited to finish the series next month. And then yesterday I hung out at my grandma's. We went to breakfast at you guys saw where we went to breakfast. It's a family friends restaurant. And then we went to a mini little festival, because the reason we came down here is there's a parade to celebrate Mexican Heritage Month and like the founding of the town. And so the parade's today, but there was like a mini thing yesterday we went to, and we're gonna go to the parade today. You'll see the vlog for the parade. But yeah, I will show the parade off when it happens, but I will see y'all later.
Up next we have Las Potrancas. This is the first Escaramuza team in the Central Coast. This team was started in June of 2022. So far there are 8 Escaramuzas and 1 coach. We are from Guadalupe, California. Este es el primer equipo de Escaramuza en la costa central. Este equipo comenzó en junio de 2022. Hasta el momento son 8 escaramuzas y 1 entrenador. Somos de la ciudad de Guadalupe, California, bajo la dirección de Senator Juan Garcia. We are looking for new members. The committee would like to thank everybody for help with the 100 celebration. Next, we have Michael B. Klein and Associates. Michael B. Klein and Associates are trying along. They're sailing through Guadalupe in celebration of Mexican Independence Day. Michael Klein Fair Restaurant in Guadalupe is La Simpatía. Captured on board are the crew of La Simpatía.
Bounty picks up spills quicker.
It's by the time I end this vlog, it is technically Tuesday, so I need to like end this vlog and then edit it and get it ready for tomorrow. But I got home from our trip on Sunday night. We didn't get home till like 8 o'clock, and I was tired and I just relaxed and didn't do anything. But over this vlog I finished 3 books, because Sunday I ended up finishing the Omega book I was reading, so I'll do the quick reviews. So the first book I finished was the graphic novel Season of Bruja, which was a graphic novel about a young bruja who after an incident where her grandmother, her mentor, her abuela, is she is now the bruja, and she has to try to save her grandma's soul, abuela's soul, because she's trying to find her, and she doesn't understand all of her powers exactly just yet. It was a pretty fun comic, and I really enjoyed it. I do think the pacing was a little weird at some points, but I still really enjoyed it, so I gave it 4 stars. The next thing I finished was and Reaper at the Gates, which is the 3rd book of the Ember in the Ashes quartet, and I really enjoyed this. It was slow. I did see some people say the pacing was off, and I agree that the pacing of this book was off. Also, I was kind of in an audio slump, and I've been in an audio slump, but once I finally got to the last half of it, I really enjoyed it. There was some plot twists I didn't see coming that I've told Princess and Helen, hey, y'all need to read this book so I can discuss this plot twist, because, like, my stars, my garnets, my soul, my everything. So that's that. And then finally I finished his Brady Omega, which was the sequel to his it's his Brady Omega, which was a sequel to his Sassy Omega, and it followed a different brother, and the main character, the brother of the Alpha, his brother, and the Omega's best friend, as they are enemies to lovers. And it was alright. It was a little off at some points, but, like, I ended up enjoying it. I am DNFing the series, though, because the third book follows another brother, but it just has a kink that I'm really not into, that it's, like, even just reading about it is making it not for me. I don't mean to yuck anybody yums, but it's just not for me, and reading about it is making me a little uncomfortable. So I'm gonna DNF that, and I need to find another ebook to read. But that is just what I read. What did you guys read? I hope you guys enjoyed some of the stuff I took of the fair, the parade, because it was to celebrate Mexico Revolution, because who cares about Cinco de Mayo? That's not the Mexican Independence Day. September 14th was, and even though it was 15th, even though it wasn't that, they did it on Sunday. So I will see y'all later, and see y'all next time.